to discover that the locusts have not only grown fat, but they also are multiplying fast in big numbers. Excited by finally seeing her project flourish, Virginie starts building new tents with Karim's help. When Laura sees this, she becomes very upset because if her mother is developing the business instead of selling it means that she lied and they won't be leaving. On the other hand, Gaston is excited to see locusts so big and asks his mom for the secret, but Virginie tells him she's fed them parsley. She allows Gaston to take a few of these locusts for his own collection. But when he leaves a box with one of them on the table during dinner, Laura smashes it with her fist and accuses her mother of lying. An argument ensues, and when Virginie explains she has debts to pay, Laura just leaves the table. Meanwhile, in Gaston's vivarium, the new locusts eat the older ones. To make sure everything runs smoothly, Virginie returns to the cage in the evening and offers her blood to the locusts to keep on improving their quality. Sitting there surrounded by bugs leaves her in a shaken state that a bath won't solve, so afterward she goes to see Karim, who is having trouble with his own harvest. The two share the trouble that comes with being a farmer. By the time the locusts are ready to harvest, the final result is very fresh and bountiful, so Virginie goes back to the client to offer her product again. This time the man is happy to buy at a reasonable price and wants more in the future. Back on the farm, the neighbor watches how more tents keep on appearing, not sure what to think. Since it's impossible to continuously feed the locusts with her own blood, Virginie begins buying fresh blood bottles from the butcher shop that they deliver directly to the farm. She mixes the blood with jelly flour to make the blood turn into solid clots, and then she goes around the cages leaving a clot in each one for the locusts to feast. The locusts multiply so fast that the noise becomes unbearable and Laura has to play the music incredibly loud in her headphones to stop hearing the bugs. She continues to help her mother with the business, but she also notices that Virginie enters the tents every night, and this growing obsession is starting to worry her. One afternoon, one of Laura's friends comes to visit her, but when he wonders if she isn't moving away after all, Laura feels like he's rubbing salt in the wound. Overwhelmed with anger and extremely annoyed by the constant locust noise, Laura finally snaps. She rushes into one of the tents and vents her frustration by tearing apart